What is a molar mass? In this video, I'll try to explain what a molar mass is. So for every 1 mole of an element, in this video, we're going to use carbon as an example first. So for every 1 mole of carbon, you have 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms of carbon, right? That's what 1 mole equals. So if we have this number of atoms, if we have this number of carbon atoms, what a molar mass explains to us pretty much. So the molar mass of carbon is equivalent to approximately 12 grams. If this is the molar mass of carbon, all this really is telling us is that when you have this number of atoms of carbon, the mass of the equivalent of all those atoms together. So if you were to take 6.0 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms individually, you started counting them one by one, and then you put them all on a scale, this number of carbon atoms, you put them all on a scale and weighed them out, you would get something close to 12 grams. You would actually get 12 grams because that is the molar mass of carbon. And so that's really what the molar mass of an element is. The mass of this number of atoms of that particular element. Let me give you another example. So let me get rid of this. If I had, say, if I had 1 mole of helium, I would have 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms of helium, right? Now the molar mass of helium is around 4 grams, which is different. Notice that it's very different from the molar mass of carbon. And that's because the atom, one atom of every element, of different elements is different. If you have an atom of carbon, it's going to have a different mass from an atom of helium. They're different elements, and every element is just different in mass. And so what this is telling us pretty much is that when you count up, if you were to count up helium atoms individually one by one until you got up to the number 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23, and you put them all together on a scale and weighed those atoms all together, your final reading should be something close to 4 grams, because that is the molar mass of helium. And so the molar mass of all elements really is just the mass of this number of atoms of that particular element. That's all it is. I hope you understood molar mass. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.